Calabucas with Think Future. Now, some of you probably know about the term the Overton window. And the Overton window is a term that means this is a window of things that can be done that are socially acceptable to be done. Now, there's a cultural Overton window. So there's a cultural Overton window in the United States. Every country has its own cultural Overton window. Every culture, every tribe, every set of people has its own cultural Overton window. Companies have their own Overton window. People have their own Overton window. Groups of people have their own. There's lots of Overton windows all over the place. And more than likely, if you're struggling to innovate within your organization, you probably have an Overton window that's of a certain size, and the things that you might be trying to do are outside of the Overton window. And a lot of times people who are in innovation want to do things that are way outside the window. Push the envelope, you say, right? And the problem is that the company itself, the enterprise, is only living within this window. And these things that you're trying to do are way outside the window. And you think, well, those are very disruptive changes to the organization. So the more disruptive they are, the better that they are for the organization. But the reality is that this Overton window can be opened, but it can only be opened a little bit at a time, right? So that's why it doesn't help you to do these things that are way out here in the disruptive space, way outside the window, because more than likely you're going to get shut down. What you need to do is slowly expand the window by recommending products and services that are just slightly outside the window, just a little bit beyond what this company can do culturally. And once you start providing those, and then you'll start seeing the window opening slowly, and then as the window opens slowly and you get those wins in, then you can start opening it larger and larger and get to those disruptive things. So it happens in almost every organization is that change is difficult. Change is hard. It's very difficult to have anybody change anything. It's not even just within organizations. It's just change with regular people. It's very difficult. So to get them to think differently, to get them to push the open that Overton window, then you need to go to the edge of the window instead of way out here and push that window slowly open. And as you push that window slowly open, you're going to start seeing people coming to your side and going, yes, this is the kind of innovation that we need to bring into this organization. But you have to take care not to try and slam the window open too quickly with disruptive innovations that are outside the window or too far outside the window in order for you to get those things pushed through in your organization. So stay within the window, get to the edges of the window, and then push on the edges of the window. Push on the edges of the window, and who knows how much larger you can make it. Now, once you make the window larger, then you can continue pushing on the edges of the window to finally get to those disruptive innovations that you're hoping to get happening in the organization.